Thank you for coming to my my show on Lorilla Nash. If you've been listening, I have been reading for a while in this book called Bible Readings for the Home that I got in 1963. Um, we are in part 12 of it, and the last episode on the last episode I didn't read all of this section because uh, my time, instead of having the longer times, I kind of had to go to the free one, which is only for 15 minutes, and because some situations that I have here at home, and or some situations that are going on that you know, basically pretty much has to have finances. And since I'm unable to do uh, like heavy physical work like I used to, uh, I have to do a lighter physical work, and there's not many of that around here in this area. And then on top of that, it's it's complicated. Anyway, it's just complicated. Okay, let me go ahead and finish reading this part on growth of grace. It had 1 Corinthians 13. I didn't get to read it the last time, but it said, it says 1 Corinthians 13, and it says, "Though I speak with the tongues of angels, men and of angels, and having not love, I am I am become as sound brass and or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I can remove mountains, and have not love, I am nothing. The, and though I bestow all my goods to the to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burnt, and have not love, it profiteth me nothing. Love suffereth long, and is kind. Love endureth not. Love valueth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeking not her own, is not easily provoked, thinking no evil. Rejoice, rejoice not in iniquity, for rejoice in the truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Love never fail, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail; whether there be tongues, they shall cease; whether there be knowledge, it will vanish away. For I know in part, that we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is 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 in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spake like a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now Now I know in part, but then shall I know, even as also I am known. And now abideth faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13. And that was the end of the Grow with Grace. I'm going to stop right there in the reading, and I'll start this next section on a whole different thing. Because I guess I just want to talk for a little bit right now. Pretty much talk about nothing. But we do need prayer. My daughter's been going to a therapist, and she had to do something the other day, so it's still kind of a little painful to talk about. But I had to make a decision, which I did, and it will help benefit her. I mean, I had the choice 10 years ago, the same choice, because it was the same predicament, because my predicament was different 10 years ago. It's just I guess the stress, and I really didn't want her to have to go through that. But apparently it's so much it's our family demon that does that. I'm just gonna say what it is. That's what it is. We have it seems it's part of our family, and it's a really deep. Is rooted in there. It goes way back. And of course, it's depression. Big time. I don't know which depression is it, because it's all of them, really. Most of the time it's seasonal depression that affects us the most, because right around this time of the year, or when the sun goes down, our family being so much genetically been farmers all our lives, that this is this is the season where we don't farm, and the light's not as much, and things like that. And all I'm gonna do is just leave it at that. And there's a lot of things that we need to do. Of course, we've been praying ourselves silently, and maybe occasionally when I do this podcast, ask for prayers, and that's all I can do, because we can't do much. I mean, I'm getting to a point where I can't do the heavy liftings and stuff. I mean, even well, he's not little, but even my orange cat, he's starting to be heavy. And this book that I'm reading out of is starting to get heavy too. And of course, we struggle with a lot with stuff, and we pretty much do keep quiet on things, and I guess it's not what I should do. But anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. And this thing said popped up and said time's running out. But that's it. Just keep us in your prayers, whomever is listening, if there's anyone listening. I'm doing the best that I can. If you like it, like this podcast, you know, there's other ways to do this, but the getting on to it, being and just being a listener is fair enough. If you want to help and help support, there's different places, different ways to do that. But that's up to you. I'm pretty happy with you just listening or just hearing, because I really don't say very much, especially with my southern accent and everything. But anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to do for this little 15 minutes. And I know my problems are not as big as everybody else's, or what, because of what's going on in the world, stuff like that. But anyway, you are listening to the Loretta Nash Show, or Laura's blog. Actually, it's under two different names. You can go to Laura's blog to see my current artwork. If you would like to purchase any of my artwork, I have an eBay store, Loretta Nash Art Studio. That's right. Yeah, Loretta Nash Art Studio on eBay. I got 209 pieces on there right now, because I sold one. Yay! It went to, of all places, Paris, and not Texas. I would have done it. I think I have some in Texas or Paris, Tennessee, but it went to France. But that means good enough to me. I had to say that it's good enough. That means it's going to be within the area of all the masters I studied, which is really kind of cool to me. Anyway, I guess turn into lemonade into lemon tart, lemon tart, or because I really don't care much for lemonade, but you still have to have water and sugar with lemonade if all you got is lemons. But even if you have to make a lemon tart, you still have to have flour and sugar and still water for the lemon tart, and eggs and cream if you want to have it with it to be to make a cream out of. Anyway, it's time. The minutes are up, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.